Good morning, folks. It's late July. I'm on Truman Lake. I'm on the Osage arm. I'm gonna do a little dragging for catfish today. I haven't done any catfishing basically all year, since the spring. But I'm out here, I'm gonna pull two planer boards out on the sides, two just straight back, and then I've got some live shad in the live well there, and I've got one just no weight, nothing, just free lining out here behind the boat. We'll see how long it takes for that to get all tangled up and all the others, and I'll pull it in and be done with it. But I'm gonna go, my target speed's gonna be about 0.5, going into the wind, going along a big flat out here where I've caught some fish before. See if we do any good. It's gonna be a hot one today, folks. It's already almost 80 degrees. It's 7:30 in the morning, 7:25, I guess. It's supposed to get up into the high 90s today, so we'll see how long I can stand it. Stay with me. Like I say, I've got a planer board out here on the side. This one's just straight back, 125 feet. This one's straight back, 150 feet. And I got a planer board out here on this side. And then I've got this spinning gear. I've got 20-pound braid down to a 17-pound mono leader and a little treble hook and just a live shad hooked right through the nostrils. So let's see what happens. Wouldn't mind picking up a hybrid. Oh, there's fish. There's fish on the planer board. Yeah. All right, that didn't take long. One thing I realized when I got out here, I forgot my net. I hope I catch one that makes that a problem. This is on a head piece. I got two head pieces, two body chunks. Oh, getting a bite there, it looks like. This one don't feel real big. What am I in? I'm in 18 feet of water. Come on, little blue. Little blue cat. Oh man, I got him all wrapped up around the tail. Yeah, got him lassoed. All right, how do I get a hold of you? He'll go crazy when I undo his tail. He hadn't been fighting any. Boy, how did that happen? Oh, I told you. He said, I'm free, I'm free. All right, come here. I'm not keeping any fish today. There we go. There we go. That'd be a nice little keeper. This rig, I got a 2-ounce dragon weight coming down. I made this rig myself. I got a spinner. Let's see if I can get it on here. It comes down to, that's a spinning rattle, and then I got a spinner there. And then like a green and white Demon Dragon style bait down to a 9/0 B&M George Young Jr. hook. And that was on a head piece. So I'll cut another head piece. Just cutting a head piece like that. Just going right under the lip, under the jaw, I guess. I'm just casting out about 60 feet of line and then putting my planer board on. I don't know, I may check this one. This one acts like it's got something on it. I don't know. I'll watch it for a minute. That front clip will pop off. The back clip is permanent. I'll let that get out there a ways, and then I'll pop that board, or pop that bail, stop it, and then that board will go out to the side. All right, I closed the bail, and now that board will swing out to the side here. And so I got these two inside rods staggered. That one's out 125 feet and that one's out 150. And like I say, I got this one just free lining out there. It'll probably get tangled in every one I got, but we'll see. All right, caught one. Oh, there we go, there we go. There we go. Oh, that one feels like a little better fish there. What are we in, 18 feet of water? Maybe that's the depth. There's a definite thermocline just below 20 feet, so this ought to be the depth. Yeah, come on, baby. Let's see if we can work it around here. Get it over to the side. Oh yeah, not a bad little fish. Probably need a net, but don't have one, so we'll make do. I don't know. Alrighty. Get my grippers here. Open your mouth. That's on a side piece. So, I guess they're indiscriminate so far this morning. Man, I'm telling you, those George Young Jr. hooks get them. You can't hardly get them out. There we go. There we go. All right, that's a little better. About the same size, not much, but it'd be a nice little keeper if I were keeping them. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. All right, I got another side piece here. Go right in the top, make sure you get the scale off. Let that go back out to 125 feet, and then I'll click the bail. I'm over 23 feet of water. That thermocline is definitely right at 20 feet. But there's some fish right down there, right above that thermocline. It is gonna get hot today, folks. I found some little sunshades on Amazon. I bought 4 of these little deals. They just clip on the top and got straps down at the bottom, and you can kind of move them around, and they just clip on the bottom of my bimini. I think that's gonna help. They're mesh, obviously the wind goes through them, but they block that sun that's always peeking underneath the bimini top. So put one of those up this morning for the direction we're going until that sun gets up a little higher. I think it's going to help. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's on the one just straight out there. That's another little keeper, little eater. Uh-oh. What do I have? Oh, I got that. I was crossed up, but I got him. 22 feet of water. Side piece. Side piece. That's on the old Delta's custom crappie cranks float Fred Pittman made for me. Just a float, no other spinner. There we go. Side piece. I'm gonna put a fresh one on since I got plenty of bait. I think what I'll do with this one is cut me what I call a strip steak. I'm just gonna go down there and cut the belly piece out. Then I'm gonna start right behind the head, and I'm gonna fillet one side off. I'm gonna cut the tail off. Cut that side off. So I got two pieces there, strip steak. See if they'll eat old strip steak. Oh, got another fish. I gotta get it. Yeah, 25 feet of water. The thermocline's not bad right here. Yeah, come on. Wind's picking up a little bit. It's supposed to blow a little bit today, and that's good, because it's gonna be hot. All right, come here, baby. I'm just gonna lift you in. Oh yeah. That's on a peg float. That was on a side piece. There we go. Just hook that like that. I hook these so that the bloody meaty parts on the outside, in other words, it's not facing each other. Bloody piece on this side, bloody piece on this side. So far, the old live shad hadn't done anything. Let's get another fresh side piece. I have me a portable creek bait filter and aeration system here. I put a piece of plexiglass at the divider in my live well. So I've got all my shad just in this side, and that's circulating that water. I got another plexiglass piece back there so that this area is an oval. I put salt in here and that's it. No chemicals, just salt. Works pretty good. Every now and then I'll clean that filter in that pump. Seeing a lot of stuff on the screen down there. 19 feet of water. We ought to get bit coming through here. There we go, there we go. I told you, it looked too good. Where is it? Is it gone? No, it's still there. It's still there. Too many fish on the screen not to get bit. Over one, under the other. Oh yeah, I like the others. That's on the old strip steak. That's not a bad fish there. Nice keeper there. Yes, sir. On the old strip steak. Uh-oh. Cameras are getting hot. Tell you what I'm going to do. I haven't caught a fish on this free lining bait, and I know it's just going to cause a mess here at some point, so I'm going to take it out. Oh, what the heck? I got a fish on there. I was sitting here messing with that camera that quit on me. I didn't even have the bail engaged, and I think a fish hit it. Got 200 foot of line out. I can't tell if there's fish on it or not. Yeah, there's fish on it. Hit that one while I had the bail open, just letting line out. I think it's a little one. It's on that strip steak. 2 on the old strip steak. Oh yeah. Yep, about like the others. Boy, if I were keeping fish today, folks, I'd have a good start on a limit of fish. Look at that. I think that's... Oh, that's a little blue. Thought that was a channel there for a minute, but I don't know. That may be a channel. I can't tell. No spots on it, but I don't know. Not smart enough to know. All right, I got the free liner pulled in. I feel a little better. I know I was just headed for disaster there. Wasn't getting bit on it anyway. I'm turning, trying to follow this contour to stay in this like 20 foot of water. And when I did, I'm kind of going with the wind now, and I was going a little too fast. So I opened my, turned my power pole paddles and put them down in the water, and that'll create that drag to help me keep the speed I want, about 0.6 or 7. I'm gonna check this one. I haven't had a bite on it. Make sure I've got bait. I haven't had a bite in a while. Sometimes you get a little fish on it. There's a fish on there, that's why. He'd popped that board. Gunshot. Yeah, I got a fish on it. That's why I hadn't been bit in a while. Because I'm dragging a fish. Pretty nice keeper too. Yes, sir. That's a nice one. Just sitting there dragging him along. I looked out there, I thought that board looked like it was turned backwards. It popped. I didn't see it get hit. Maybe you all did. There we go. Yeah, nice little keeper there. That's on a rig I made. Got a little chrome spinner or rattle and spinner, and another spinner. TrophyCatTackle.com. Demon Dragon style, pink and silver. My 9/0 B&M George Young Jr. hook. That was a headpiece. Let's get another headpiece. I've got the motor shut completely off. That wind's blowing hard at our rear, and I got the paddles down. I'm going about 0.8 miles an hour. Those drift paddles really help you control your speed. Otherwise, I'd have to put a drift sock out, and I hate messing with a drift sock. Those paddles make it a lot easier. Oh, here we go on the planer board. Yeah, there we go. I think this is a headpiece. Yep, headpiece. Another little blue. Come on in here, sweetie. Yep. It's on that spinner rig I showed you earlier. On the headpiece. Another nice keeper blue. Boy, maybe I should have catfished today. I'd have a nice mess of catfish to take home. Something else you can do to help control your speed. Like I say, I'm going with the wind. That wind's blowing pretty hard. And I got my power pole paddles down in the water, and that has really slowed me down. But I'm still, even as strong as this wind is, I'm getting up there about 0.9 at times. If I just let it go, and that's a little faster than I want to run. So I've turned my trolling motor, it's in the water of course, and I've turned it so that I'd be going in reverse. It's pointed backwards. And so I turned the speed up on that trolling motor, and I'll just click it on for just a second. It's like putting the brakes on. So it'll slow the boat down, and then I'll turn it off, and it just takes a while then for that wind to catch the boat up to going 0.9, so I can kind of keep my speed between 0.2 and 0.9 as I go through here. All right, I've gotten out here now. I'm over 32 feet of water. That thermocline's, the bait's going to be running down in the thermocline. I'm going to pull them up, and I'm going to go over in a little shallower water and follow a contour, and I'm going to go into the wind where I can better control my speed. So stay with me. Okay, folks, made a move. I got all the baits out. We're going to go into the wind. We're going to try to follow a contour here and stay in about, right at anywhere from 18 to 20 feet deep if we can. Boy, there's a lot of fish. I'm in 23 feet of water. There's a lot of bait and a lot of fish on the bottom. We ought to get bit here. Here we go. I told you. Yeah, I told you. Come in here, baby. Looks like all the others. Yeah, oh, it's a nice, another nice keeper. I keep saying that, but boy, I mean, they are. Yes, sir. That hook's all bent up. I don't know how that happened. Good gosh. I'm gonna have to do a little work on that. I like a little offset, but that's a little extreme. Yeah, that's a nice one. Let's see how long this fish is, just for grins. That fish is 22 inches long. Perfect eater. I'm running 80-pound K9 braid on the main line on the reel. And then I've got 80-pound K9 fluorocarbon leader. All right, I'm gonna cut me another strip steak. If that's what they want, that's what I'll give them. Oh, there we go. Gosh dang, I got a fresh, lively shad there. I'll throw him in the bottom of the boat and let him flop around. 21 feet. Yep. Another keeper. I think that's a little channel. Yep, that's a little channel cat. Well, I don't know. There again, I think that's a channel. It's got some spots on it, but I can't tell. It may be a blue. I just don't know how to tell well enough. I mean, that's a channel cat there. It's got spots on it. Folks, that water temperature is 86.5 degrees. She's warm now. Oh, got fish there. Yeah. All right. Good. 20 feet of water. Going 0.6 miles per hour. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. Pull on it. Why don't you pull on it? Uh-oh, is he coming at me? Or did he come off? Oh, I think he's still there. He's still there. He was just running with us. Yeah. Come on, let's see you. Yep. Another really good eater. Better click that in. Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I can get my hand around this one. It's a nice one. Yeah, I got it. That was on the old strip steak. Yes, sir. Boy, what great keepers. That'd be right at 24 inches. Perfect eating size. Let's cut another strip steak. That's on just the old peg float. Nothing fancy, just the old-fashioned peg float. That one didn't need all those spinners and rattles. There we go. There we go. Oh, I think he just, I don't know if he came off or if he's coming with us. I think he may be, I think he's coming with us, but I don't think he's very big. What are we in now? We're in 14 feet of water. I've been varying my depth, folks. I tell you, we've been trolling along here for a ways now, and I haven't caught a fish. Seeing a lot of fish on the graph, but I'm not getting any bites, so I'm going from 20 foot deep. I'm getting shallower. I'm just going to see if depth makes a difference. Oh yeah, there's another keeper up on the old peg float. Steak. They're liking the steak. 14 feet, 13 feet, 13, 14. There we go. Maybe they're shallower. I think there's a fish on this board over here. I'm going to check it. Probably a little one. But I'm going to see. It just keeps bouncing. Yeah, there's a fish on it. There we go again. It had popped the board. I didn't even notice it. Yeah. Oh yeah, 13 feet. I don't know how long this fish has been on though. Yeah, another eater fish on the old spinner rig. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a nice one there. That's a headpiece. Boy, what nice eater fish. There we go. Oh, man. He drilled it. Oh, here we go on the planer board. Got two bites right there together. I think that one came off. Didn't get it. 13 foot of water. 13 feet. We'll have to check the bait on that one over there. Hit it pretty hard. Looks familiar. It's on the headpiece on the spinner rig. Yep. Headpiece. Spinner. Hit it good. Uncurl your tail. I'll tell you what, folks, these Sea Arc live wells, they're great. Right at dark last night, I filled up this live well. It's 80 gallon. I filled it up at the house with my well water and let it set overnight because I knew it'd come out of there pretty cold. And this water's hot, and so I didn't want to shock them too bad, so I wanted to warm up a little bit. This morning when I got on the water, I checked the water in there. It was 72 degrees. Now it's 10:30. It's hot. That sun's up, and it's got to be in the low 90s right now. And I just checked the water temperature in here. It's got this insulated top on the live well, 74 degrees. So it really is pretty well insulated. Keeps that live well water pretty warm, or pretty cool. I'm in my Sea Arc Protege. I love this boat. It's maneuverable. It's 20 feet long. It's just a great boat. This Bimini top, I'll tell you, as hot as it is, with the addition of that little sunshade and I got a fan running in there more on my camera than me. But it's been very tolerable. I mean, pretty enjoyable today. So check out the Sea Ark if you're looking for a catfish boat. Here we go on the planer board. What are we in? 17 feet of water. We've caught them kind of all depth ranges from 12 feet to 22 feet. Can't establish a pattern. Boat just came by, we're gonna get rocked. Yep, like the others. Boy, they all look just about alike. It's on the old spinner rig. Headpiece. Come out of there. There it is. There it is, I think. I thought it was. Open your mouth. Oh, got a fish there too. He's just gonna have to wait. I can't get the hook out of this one. There we go. There we go. All right, let's see what we got here. I can't tell if he's across this other line. Come on, baby. He's on there good, I think. Put this one over here out of the way. All right, come on. Come on in the boat. This one feels maybe a little better. Well, about like the bigger ones that we've caught. I'm dragging a line, that's why. Got another line. Which one is it? Oh, it's got to be this one right here, the only one out. Dummy. That's not on the planer board. All right, come in there. Yeah, it's a nice keeper. See if we can do something without getting too tangled up here. Nope. Nope, gonna have to get it out first. Wrapped around a couple times. Boy, that's a nice blue there too. Yep. There we go, boy. Thank you, buddy. Oh, we got 2 lines out and one of them's tangled. I'm about at the end of where I'm gonna troll and I'm gonna pick them up. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do after that, whether I'm gonna go to the house. I got a little work I want to do on my other boat. I can sit in 68-degree air-conditioned garage this afternoon. Folks, I've been fishing my B&M Silver Cat Elite rods. I love these rods for dragging. I've got an Akuma cold water CW 303D line counter reels on them. So that's my rod and reel setup. I told you about my line earlier, 80-pound braid, K9 on the reel, and then my rigs are made up, some of them are made up with 80-pound K9 fluorocarbon. Those that I made with the spinner rigs that have the prop blade on them, I use a coated line it's a coated steel line so that that blade doesn't mar up and cut the fluorocarbon. But that's pretty much my setup. I got, like I say, I've got some with Demon Dragon style floats and one with just a basic peg float. 9/0 B&M George Young Jr. hooks. Those hooks are awesome. They get them, they got them. Hard to get out. That's pretty much my setup. I don't know what else to tell you. I got 2-ounce just dragon weights. I don't even know what brand they are. I buy them at Tombstone Tackle in Columbia. But that's my setup. Okay, folks, that's going to do it for me. It's 11 o'clock, and I'm dropping down into this deeper water here, picking up that thermocline. It's been a fun morning. I haven't done any catfishing in a while. When they go on the nest, I usually don't mess with them. They're off the nest now, and they're moving out, I think, into these flats where all the shad are and the crappie and the other bait fish they feed on. And so it's a great time to start dragging, now all the way up through the fall. Should be good. It should just get better and better and better. And so I'm looking forward to getting back out here again. You all tell me if I got anything on there, but we're in this deeper water. I don't think we're going to pick anything up here. But I'm going to go to the house. My garage is air conditioned at 68 degrees. I'm going to go get in it. I've decided to do something else I haven't ever done. I've never messed with bank poles. And so I went to Tombstone Tackle yesterday in Columbia before I came down here. And I picked up 8 bank poles. And I'm going to go sit in the garage this afternoon and rig them up. And I may go out one evening here in the next few days and put out a few jugs and some bank poles. Probably go to Cody's Bait and Tackle here in Warsaw, pick me up some goldfish. See if I might luck into a flathead. I'd sure like to do that, but we'll see how energetic I get. If I do that, I'll go out right before dark and I'll put those bank poles and those jugs out and let them soak through the night and check them probably the next morning. Might run them once during the night. I don't know. I don't know anything about it, but we'll see. Any rate, it's been a fun morning. I'm glad you came along. I forgot my net and I didn't need it this morning, but I caught a lot of good eater fish. I think I'd have easily had a limit of eater blues, and so wasn't a wasted day. But I'm gonna go to the house. I'll see you on the next one. Oh, don't forget, right here on the end, there'll be a couple of more I'll put up there. All you gotta do is tap on them if you wanna watch them. If you like this one, I think you'll like them. Thanks for being with me.